Rolling.
Is it for real rolling? All right, Jamal, why are we here?
That's a good question. Does that count as the first question?
No, it doesn't count as the first question.
Because you wanted to do a video for your therapeutic process.
Oh, my therapeutic process.
Our therapeutic process, however you want to look at it, whichever way you want to look at it.
Okay, you don't gotta go that deep. It's too far yet. It's too soon. First things first is we're playing 21 questions.
You make it sound like it's gonna be fun.
It's all about us. It's gonna be fun. Okay, all right. So, first question. What's your relationship status?
Complicated. That's a valid status.
One word answers? You're gonna give me one word answers live.
I'm going with one word, complicated.
I already got lipstick on my everything. Okay. All right, question number 2.
Oh, okay, it goes back and forth. I thought you were asking 21 straight and I was going 21.
No! Oh, whoa, no,
fire,
flag on, flag. No.
You ain't tell me the rules. Okay.
Back and forth, 21. We equal 21.
Oh, less. Okay. a little better. So it's my turn to ask a question. Let's see. Well, I'll just throw it right back at you. Keep it easy. What's your relationship status in your
Single.
opinion? Okay. That's a one-word answer. You're just gonna stare at me? Your turn. Ask your next question.
Single. Okay. What did I do wrong?
That's a very heavy question. Can I get a time frame for this answer?
Oh, can we
period of
measure out?
When?
Let's categorize it.
Your lifestyle change decision. The decision you made on your lifestyle while I was gone. We'll go with that.
What?
That's my answer.
What is it? Say it again.
Your lifestyle changed. The lifestyle you decided you want to have while I was gone.
What lifestyle?
Hey, that's my answer. That's the second question.
We're not about to do 21 questions if you just doing I could have texted you for this.
Some type of preparation and what I was getting myself into, that would have, I'd have thought about it more, but.
You didn't know what you were getting yourself into now?
Whoa, I'm talking about, this moment right now.
Really? So, lifestyle change?
Mm-hmm.
When you left, what are we talking about? We're talking about in 2013. I went to Ghana for a summer, and you moved to 29 Palms, California, right? I came home from Ghana, started school. I think I got a 3.8 that semester. I think I pledged a sorority that semester. I think I had countless community service hours. I got definitely some opportunities for the spring. What lifestyle, what was wrong with me?
What was wrong with you? That's the wrong way to look at it. What changed, what began is what you decide to start doing in your free time, your recreational activities that started to have an impact on other things.
I feel like that is a low blow.
Why is that a low blow? You asked me a question. In my opinion, that's when things shifted.
Is it?
You've asked me this before, and I've had time to think about it. In my opinion, I feel that's when things shifted.
What was my question? What did I do wrong?
Yes.
So if I didn't smoke weed, I'll be good?
You went against the foundation of the relationship that I set before we even started.
When we started our relationship, you said no drugs. marijuana isn't like that. Like, when we met, I was addicted to narcotics. Like, yeah, no drugs, no narcotics. You just want to, just everything?
There was no discussion. There was no preparation. There was no, hey, how do you feel about this? Hey, what do you think? Should I do this? Should I not? Like, I just came back, and this is what I walked into.
You're saying it like you walked into me like, what?
Okay, I guess it's going to go deep fast. So my introduction to you smoking wasn't off, no, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is fun. I'm doing it in my spare time every once in a blue moon. My introduction to you smoking was when I got an emergency phone call and flew across country. And what caused that event has nothing to do with you smoking. But what resulted from that event and you going through that traumatic experience was resulted in you smoking a lot heavily and very, very frequently. And that was my first introduction of you smoking.
So you relate my marijuana use, even now when I'm okay, to...
I don't think you're okay.
So you relate the usage to that very dark period of time because I was physically sick and I had to drop out of Howard and I had to move across country and I was depressed and all that.
That's where it all started for me.
But that's not where it all started. That's not fair.
You asked me where did I think it all started. If you, okay, my turn to ask a question.
Wait, hold
where
on.
do you think it all started?
Hold on. I don't even think that was my question.
That was your question. You asked a very heavy question of what you did wrong. I said what was wrong and that you have done for me is when you decided to change your lifestyle. So
it would still be good if I didn't smoke marijuana.
I don't know. I can't say yes or no to what ifs like that. But in my opinion, that's when everything shifted.
Smoking marijuana stops people from, like, cheating?
Like I said, in my opinion, that's when everything shifted.
Or not smoking.
Now you're trying to change things up.
I'm not trying to change things up.
You're asking another question.
No,
it's my turn to ask a question.
You just said not smoking could have, like, really, like, made a difference. But my question is, not smoking stops.
It's my turn to ask the question.
This
is your game.
Your significant other. Okay, I'll ask my question. All right, we can wait. I got spit in my mouth, don't I?
I can't.
I'm stress spitting. I'm stress salivating.
You need a break? You want to use one of the bail out? Can you use that to get out of a question?
No. All right, pause. Okay. Your question is, say your question again. When do I think what?
Basically just throwing your question right back at you. When do you think it all went left?
After AJ was born, it was a stressful time. You were in your traditional military life role, and I was a traditional military wife, but without the tradition. So, like, you would expect to cook meals, you would expect to clean house, you would expect the baby to be ready and good and chilling. You didn't help at night at all.
I mean, I can't breastfeed.
And I still had to go to work. I still had to go to school. That baby came with me everywhere. It was so hard.
Were you working at that time? You
weren't
just going to school?
No, I had an internship. I was working for free because it was from my school. But I was working, just to say.
I remember this.
Yeah, you don't. You never remember
so
when
that's
I was.
Where one left
Nope. I'm not done. If you would stop talking, you would know. That baby went everywhere with me on Howard's campus.
Facts.
I would legit drop him off at Keith and Alexis and Ashana and Eric house, go take a test, come back, do work together. My professors will watch them. Like, A5Q, Gamma, like, G-Dub, it was, Adrian is a full through and through bison baby. Because I always had him. It was exhausting. I got over that. Then the summer of 2015.
So that wasn't the answer to my question. So you just added all that in. And it had nothing to do with my question.
It does.
Okay.
Because I was so weary from...
You jumped to the summer of 2015 pretty quick.
I was so weary.
That'd be like another session.
I was so weary of the 4 months that Adrian had been alive because it was so exhausting that I made some very desperate, childish, naive mistakes. And I let people in my life who didn't deserve to be there. And people who you enjoyed so much.
I think you enjoyed them too.
Anywho, the point is, you decide to take things too far. Per usual. Them bitches are in my inbox, so you ruined it. Yay, we're done.
That's it? 4 questions? I'm pretty sure that was 4 questions.
Okay, no, but for real. Yeah, so that was Adrian's birth up until the summer of 2015. I feel like that's really when it was just like, and then we like swept it under a rug. And then I tried to heal. You were like, no, get over it. And I'm like, no, baby, pay attention. And you're like, no, fuck you. And then we're like, what? And now we're here. So that's my answer.
It's a lot more than a couple words. So
fuck your one-word answers, dog. Okay, stop swearing. I gotta stop swearing. I don't know who's gonna see this. Good. My question is, does not smoking stop your significant other from cheating?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't?
Nah. Let's ask some not smokers.
You're not a smoker. I didn't cheat. Is that where your logic comes from?
Oh.
All right, for real. Next question.
My question? What made you start smoking?
What made me start smoking? I didn't realize smoking was going to be like this big part of this conversation.
I didn't realize what the conversation was going to be about.
Oh, you were. So. Hey, you want to have a breakup conversation? What's that? I don't know. We got to make it up.
I wasn't involved in the creative process of this video.
That was the creative process.
That one conversation, that was it?
Yes.
Now we're here.
Now we're here.
All right.
You said yes. I made it happen. We're here.
You always make it happen. Go ahead. Let me get an answer to that question.
What was it?
Why'd you start?
The first time I ever smoked, fun fact, was with my line brothers. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that. After that, I didn't smoke because I didn't smoke before. It was like a celebration thing. Like, that's all it was. I was actually deeply in love for a while after that. Like, there was no need to escape my reality back then. So I did it once and that was it. Then in Ghana, I had this amazing experience where I actually smoked with elders in the community I was working in. And that was, it was so spiritually healing. And like, I knew people like in my past who are elders that smoked. I live in the United States, but never knew why or how it could be healing or blah, blah, blah. And when I did that in Ghana, it was everything. After that, I came back to the States, and my husband
picked up an accent. Okay,
that wasn't an accent.
Go ahead.
I don't have an accent.
Facts.
I like talking various, But anyway, after that, I came back to the States, and my husband was in California, and I was in D.C., and I was like, hey, I've never been physically without Jamala in my college life. What does college people do? I didn't know, but my line sisters knew, my line brothers knew, and my generation brothers knew, and everyone else knew at Howard. So I was just like turning up. We went to class, we turned up. We went to the yard, we turned up. We went home, we turned up. We all lived together, so we turned up. And it was just like, it was good. It was so peaceful. It was so peaceful and calming. And then while you were gone, my special moved in with me, and then my line brothers basically moved in with me. And it was just like a frat house. It was pretty cool. It was like really amazing. Yeah, and then the issue is you didn't see me at that point. You didn't see me when it was like the amazing part. Like literally right before you came for my emergency surgery, I didn't even know how to roll blunts. Like I was a princess. I still am. Like all my line brother, my double Paul, he rolled all my blunts, and like it would be in the cabinet. And just be like, hey, Polly, I need you to come. I just bought a half. Can you just roll these for me? And then they'll be so crispy and delicious. And when I was ready for them. So, yeah. But when you came, you got to remember what happened.
Mm-hmm.
I was doing well. I was going to hopefully do something again. And then that got taken away. The fact that they told me I was going barren. I had 5 years to have kids. So my whole idea of being a woman was changing. I didn't know what that meant as a West Indian young woman, that I wouldn't be able to have kids for the duration of whatever. I had to drop out of Howard. I had to stop all my organizations. I had to return some of my financial aid. I had to move to California. Like, shit went down in 2 weeks. We had to pack up out of that damn house in like 5 days.
It's like a day, but
like,
mm-hmm.
So you missed the fun marijuana part. At that point, I did use it maybe excessively, but like I just went from a schedule that had maybe 1 or 2 hours in the day that were free to, oh bitch, everything's gone. Now you're just a wife. And your husband ain't even used to having this much time with you anyway. Like, I just laid up in an empty-ass apartment all day. You would go on freaking field ops for weeks. Like, what was I supposed to do? Just sit? He'll be back soon. I rolled up. And I can see how it's a problem because there's obviously issues, and that's why I was smoking. But it's like, you looking at me like, oh, bitch, this came out of nowhere. No, it really didn't.
Yeah, you say that on your side, but you also clarified that for me, that was my experience.
Yeah.
So you have all this positive background, and all I get is chaos, depression, hundreds of dollars going out the window. Or smoking out the window.
Good thing I was putting fucking thousands in the front door.
That doesn't...
You want to talk about the hundreds going out the window? How much fucking money was I putting in the front door? How about that?
Like I said, all I
saw... Full story. Full story. No, that's how you get crazy clips on the internet. Oh, hundreds out the window.
I'm saying, no, you brought money in for sure, absolutely. You weren't some...
I brought
money.
And I still do.
Okay. But we're married.
If it matters, if you want to point out the money that goes out, I'm dead ass. You have to point out the money that goes in. Because in your head, it's like all this money was wasted when you never felt it. Like there wasn't a time where it was like, oh, this is necessary. Tiffany has weed. This isn't. No, it was not like that.
Regardless of that.
Yes, you see, and then you can wave off whatever you want.
I'm not waving it off. It's just a matter of,
pause,
you brought
record.
money in.
He waved it off. Oh, no, rewind. I meant rewind. Damn it, I hate when the words don't come out right.
Regardless of where the money came from, money in the bank is money in the bank. Watching $100 in a couple of days go out and be smoked out that rapidly, regardless of if there's millions in the bank, gonna bother me.
Is it?
Absolutely.
So then why does it bother you when you buy your whole hookah systems? And when you used to go out all the time? And your hookah pens and all that shit. Oh my
goodness. How much is it? How much would I
No, because there was never an issue. There was never an issue for you.
$100 in a couple of days to $20 a month.
In a couple of days?
How long was I in DC when I flew over there from the West Coast?
You were there for like 3 weeks. Jamal, you really gonna take that time as like how much I've spent on weed my entire like?
We were talking about see, you can't mix up the conversation.
Yeah, I'm not following. I'm confused now.
Present, future, past. You're merging them all together. We're talking about the past. I'm talking about that event which occurred, which is why I have such a negative connotation about the whole thing.
Weed bad. Got it.
Next question.
Alright. Fuck this. Can you pick a bag? Can we take a shot and then can you pick a bag?
I feel like that's using two at once.
No, the shots come. Like, they flow. The bags don't. Can you pass me a cup? Do it quickly, please. Thank you, sir.
Well, if I take a long time, I get more of a break. So.
No, you don't. That's why I'm trying to help you.
That's good for me. Say when.
Okay. Stop it, you little I'm a grown ass man. It ain't nothing. All right.
We can call that like going left again then.
We can't even cheers. They're that bad.
I'm holding the glass.
Okay.
Trying to hide how much I got in mine versus how much you got
because in yours. No, show the camera. This is exactly how. This is how a relationship works. It seems like we're doing the same thing. It seems like we're putting in the same effort, but somehow there's always more of a burden on.
Hey, you like.
And watch the way you take shots. He's a bitch.
Okay.
It tastes gross, doesn't it?
I don't know why you like this so much.
It tastes amazing. But anyway, you ain't gonna ask for a chaser? You ain't gonna ask for a chaser?
When do I ever? Oh, this is still a heavy topic. What was in this bag? This is not an easy topic.
Wait, no, put it back. I missed the reveal. Do it again. This is for my experience.
Bag number one.
This is for my experience too.
Well, we might as well explain it. I like Harry Potter. It's my one thing. I like Harry Potter like people like Star Wars. So these are Harry Potter bags. A little bit of both of us, right? And this is the reveal. So, you want to tell them what this is? All right, so it took me quite a while to fully understand what to buy Tiffany for gifts, right? Because blowing money on her she'll smile for the 5 minutes of messing with it.
Because I got money, bitch.
That doesn't really matter.
It don't matter.
Dinners, you eat, and you're full, and you go home. Whoop-de-doo. So for her, she needs gifts that have a lot of meaning behind them. So this was it the first, one of the first extremely meaningful, have to do with our entire relationship type of gift I purchased. And why did I purchase this for you?
Graduation.
I was seeing if you remember. So yeah, so this was her, this was her graduation gift.
First graduation, 2 BAs, 2 minor certificates.
Whoop-de-whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
So, yeah. So what I did, I went and got a charm bracelet from one of them Tiffany's or wherever it was.
Pandora. You sliced it. You just went from Pandora to Tiffany. That is like 0 to 100. No, it's not.
No, they all
I have not
stuff.
received my first Tiffany's, and my name is Tiffany. So do not equate that.
One day.
Do not.
So I missed the face, so I'm gonna have to watch the video to see that. But
I don't know.
So yeah, I got a Pandora bracelet. So what I did was went all over the freaking world trying to find all the charms to encompass the last 4 to 5 years of her college experience and everything that included.
So the Navy was because I was a Navy girlfriend and a Navy wife. And then he got me a heart to let me know that I literally love my Navy husband. And then...
I need a reminder sometimes.
This is my birthstone or yours?
Neither. We have the same birthstone.
Oh, that's true. Oh, this is a child. I bore children for your ass. This is Adrian's birthstone. It's a boy.
Have you not looked at this bracelet before?
No, I just remember. Well, no, it's not one of our issues.
I put a lot of
effort
in this.
Shut the fuck up. It wasn't. No, I didn't. It was no. I just liked you for a second, and now I don't like you again. Like you literally ruined it. Like it was a. I remember when we found out. That's all else. Anyway.
When did we find out? How did we find out?
It's a boy. Anyway, I got an owl because I'm smart as fuck. Hoot.
She's not going to be successful at the no cussing thing. Just
shit. I mean, oh yeah.
See what I mean?
All right, and then we got a 2016 on here. Fun fact: I graduated a year late because I had kids and I had to drop out. But I skipped a grade, so it evens out. And then I got Golden Key National Honor Society. So this was a good memory. I don't think we're gonna make it to 21 questions because I don't want to cry, and I'm not going to.
So the fact that she really likes this was great, but I don't often see her wear it. I'm gonna just throw that out there. It's one of the things that bothers me.
Yeah, because I don't like jewelry.
Months of effort into this. See, and that's the thing. So gifts that meaningful means something. So months of me thinking and trying to figure out every piece of the last 4 or 5 years that I could add to this bracelet and find a charm that actually fit what I'm thinking and what would be appropriate. She doesn't even like jewelry.
I love the gift. I just don't like jewelry. I don't wear it.
So I call a backhanded compliment.
It's not. I literally lose everything.
That's true.
I lose everything.
Absolutely true.
How many Michael Kors wallets have you bought me?
She does.
Like, I don't. So I don't understand.
Kors wallets, purses.
Why would I say, oh, give me jewelry when I'm going to literally lose it?
Facts.
All right.
The amount of time I have to find things that are like in her pocket anyway. Well, go ahead.
I think I got like 5 more questions in me.
I'm going with the flow.
And 11, and then 12.
Overcome and adapt.
Oh, not 21 questions. That was a lot. That was a stretch.
So we'll make a part 2.
Who
are we on? Whose question is it?
I think it's mine. The video will tell us. Do you really think that I don't know I'm allowed to handle?
Yes. I really think she does not know it is a lot to handle. And so I'm not even going to give the 1-sentence answer. I can go into details. So I would say I broke the golden rule, right? I wrote a check I couldn't cash, bit off more than I can chew, apparently, at all those fancy sayings. So I didn't understand fully, even while things were happening, how much I was necessarily getting into. The first time you basically went to the hospital, and people kept asking me if I was good. I was like, I'm not the one in the hospital right now. Like, I'm straight. Like, what's the problem? Not fully understanding why they kept asking me if I was good. Because I was with there through the whole event, was there the entire time from beginning to end, and even after. And people kept checking on me. Like, for what? She's the one that needs to be checked on. She's the one that needs to be cared for or looked after. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to do it. Come stay with me. We're going to figure this out. Make sure you're right. Why are people still checking on me? It wasn't until years later when I was like, oh, this is actually really stressful. This is actually, I can see why people keep asking me if I'm good. But by then, no one asked me if I was good no more.
In this video,